doing the casts on needle.
I don't know why you would use an H
I was probably doing this ace bandage on cast. On splint, yeah.
Now, some people do on fiberglass. Some people do on fiberglass. No big deal. What do you do? It doesn't matter. You're going to see a lot of things.
Problems, yeah, sorry. Bill's like, that guy did it right there, man.
All right. So I can fly through this one, right?
Yeah.
Since you've already seen me do this a couple times.
But you'll tell us what you do differently with fiberglass, yes?
Yes, you're going to see it.
Don't give me that look.
Now, some people will add other splints to their plaster cast. I've seen people put, just do this with their thumbs because they think it's weak right in here. So I've seen this type of splint as well, where they dip that and they'll put this here. Got it? Seen the volar splint. I've seen dorsal splints. What I'm trying to say is you can do it either way. The volar splint is the most common. It's the weakest part is right there. Got it? Right in the palm. Fiberglass. Difference between plaster and fiberglass. Plaster, you sit in the water, you let it soak for a minute. Fiberglass, I do not. I just dip it, and then I roll. And then I do the exact same thing. I actually twist it. Look how thick and solid that is. I lay it right down. That's my parameter right there. Now the key with fiberglass is not plaster. It does not want to mold. It always wants to, and I am not pulling this on, by the way. Very dangerous. You pull fiberglass on, you will cause a problem. There is no tuck and roll with fiberglass. See how you kind of get these little... It's okay, because I'm going to come right up the other direction. There is no splint. Same way, right? A little cleaner. I don't have plaster dripping all over the patient. Now my money roll, I'll just use very little of this. Again, I normally use 2-inch fiberglass for this. And see how I folded these fringes? These little things right here, they get really sharp. I folded it away from him, especially on the last layer, where I tucked them underneath so that he didn't get them poking him. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I just don't go laying it on like that. I lay it, try to make it to where they all move away, or at least are hidden. Now the one thing with fiberglass it's not plaster. It doesn't want to take shape. All that stuff I probably don't need. So I have to make that mold like plaster does. Again, 60s handshake, nothing new. Put them in the right position. Same parameters. But I spend a lot of time, and I'm definitely more manhandling fiberglass a lot more than I do plaster. You can do all sorts of things with this. You could do interosseous molds, which is right in between the radius and ulna. There's interosseous that you can mold.
Chris, why
You
do
would do that in supination, by the way.
Why did you put on soap?
I put on soap because it's a lubricant. This fiberglass is pretty slick. I'm just used to it. The fiberglass I use at Kaiser is 3M, and it's not real slick, so I have to soap. And these gloves are a little big for me, so I don't want them sticking. So this one probably got a little hotter. Probably feels a little tighter. Feel a little tighter?
Mm-hmm. Definitely warmer.
Any questions?
Any type of soap's okay? There's none that'll do.
You don't have to use
detrimental?
soap at all with this stuff.
Okay.
So if you did pull it on, would it cause something like compartment syndrome?
Yes, you're big time problems. That's why splints, we start off that way,